Alright, it's now time for my 8th game of Jeopardy for the NES, in which so far I've won $186,000 in only 7 games. All I need is $14,000 to pick up $200,000. Find out if I get it or not, and I have Mikey as a guest.
Hello.
Hello. So yep, this is game 8, and we're going to play on easy difficulty this time. And here we go. We have Anna and Joan, so I'm taking on 2 ladies this time. Here we go. The categories are Dickens, Pennies, Begins with I, Chicago, Keynotes, and Filthy Folks. Key is in quotation marks, by the way. Dickens for 100. City in which Dickens' old curiosity shop really exists. What is, London? It is London, correct. Dickens for 200. This Dickens character was changed by the visit of the 3 spirits. Who is Scrooge? Ebenezer Scrooge. That's correct. Dickens for 300, please. He's the orphan boy who asked for more. Who is Oliver? Yep. Dickens for 400. It is a far, far better thing than I do, than I have ever done. What is A Tale of Two Cities? Oops, sorry. And I'll take Dickens for 500, please. Magwitch befriends Pip in this novel. What is Great Expectations? $1,500. Okay, pennies for 100. According to the proverb, this is a penny earned. What is a penny saved? A penny saved is a penny earned, correct. Pennies for 200. She's Laverne on the Laverne and Shirley series. Who is Penny Marshall? Sister of Gary Marshall, creator of Happy Days and director of films like Pretty Woman. Uh-huh. Pennies for 300, please. Washington, D.C. landmark on the U.S. 1-cent piece. I think it's the Lincoln Memorial. I'm almost sure. Yeah, I got it. Pennies for 400. Chicken Little's confidant. Who is Penny Henny? Or is it Henny Penny? Penny Henny or Henny Penny? I'll say Henny Penny. Yep. Pennies for 500. In 1943, because copper was scarce, pennies were minted of this, then coated with zinc. I'm gonna try it. What is steel? Yeah, good thing I rang in. Begins with I for 100. Andrew Johnson is the only president to undergo this censure. What is impeachment? Although Bill Clinton was also impeached, if I'm not mistaken. But keep in mind, this game came out in 1987. Begins with I, 200. When an irresistible force meets this kind of object, something's gotta give. What is immovable?
Yeah, he didn't get, impeached until 19-something. I don't remember when.
Who, Bill Clinton?
Bill had that relationship with Monica Lewinsky.
Bill Clinton got impeached in 99.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Begins with I for 300. The 15th of March. What are the Ides? Uh-huh. Begins with I for 400. This non-metallic element is largely extracted from seaweed. What is iodine? That is correct. Begins with I for 500, please. A personal peculiarity or mannerism. Joan's gonna ring in. Oh, it's an idiosyncrasy. Okay, idiosyncrasy. So now Joan gets on the board. She's got $500, and we're going on. Filthy Folks for 100. Religious-sounding nickname of unkempt cabbie in the TV series Taxi. Who is Reverend Jim? Yep. Filthy Folks for 200. Dick Van Dyke's sooty occupation in Mary Poppins. What is a chimney sweep? Right again. Filthy Folks for 300. Simian nickname given to auto mechanics. Grease Monkey. Oh, that's right. Filthy Folks for 400. Peanut's character described as carrying soil of Egypt on him. Who is Pigpen? And Filthy Folks for 500. Clint Eastwood played this hard-bitten San Francisco cop. Who is Dirty Harry? That's right, over $5,000. Okay, Chicago for 100. Chicago is the home to the world's first and the world's tallest of these structures. What is a skyscraper? What are skyscrapers, I should say? Could I have Chicago for 200, please? Chicago's east side is actually this large body of water. What is Lake Michigan? Oops. Chicago for 300. The name for Chicago's downtown area, which is surrounded by elevated trains. What is the Loop? Correct. Chicago for 400. He was the boss from the city from 1955 until his death in 1976. Who is Richard Daley?
Hang on, I need to check this video out.
Okay. It is Richard Daley. Chicago for 500. Home of the atomic bomb, which was conceived beneath its stadium bleachers. What is the University of Chicago? That's right. Keynotes 100. Area on a basketball court or what a voyeur peeps through. What is a keyhole? Yep. 200. Lawyer and patriot best remembered for the words "The Star Spangled Banner." Who is Francis Scott Key? Oh, say, can you see Mikey wears lederhosen? And I got away with that. Keynotes 300. This 48 Bogart and Bacall film also starred Edward G. Robinson. What is Key Largo? $400. Daily double, and I'll bet it all. Max Sennett's movie Police Force. Who are the Keystone Cops? Whoops. Right again. Now the last clue. During the 19th century, this Florida city was a major cigar making center. What is Key West? And that'll take me up to $15,100. And if I can just hold on to all this money, then I'll have over $200,000 in my run for this game.
Sorry, I'm back. Somebody actually got an up close shot of the cable cam falling on at the race Sunday night.
Oh, okay.
Austrian prodigy
who at age 14 could write whole symphonic scores from memory. Who is Mozart? And right now, Mikey, we're in double Jeopardy and I have over $15,000.
Sweet.
Categories are composers, food, American cities, all fours, friends, I get around. And earlier we had a clue about Francis Scott Key and I said, oh, say, can you see Mikey wears lederhosen? Ow! Composer's 400. Broadway great who wrote There's No Business Like Show Business and White Christmas. Who is Irving Berlin?
Damn, I want to download this video.
Cool.
I just don't know how to download it. How to download videos from YouTube.
I bet Corey could teach you. Composer 600. Zany TV show host who didn't get gonged when he wrote Palisades Park. Who is Chuck Barris? Chuck Barris. Composers for 800. Brass instrument named after patriotic composer called the March King. What is a sousaphone? And composers 4,000. Friends said he was initially repulsed by George Sand, finding her dumpy. Oh, I keep forgetting this one, but does Joan know? Chopin. Oh, yeah. So Joan goes up to 1,500. We haven't even heard from Anna all game. Food for 200. It's called yakimono in Japan when broiled. Sashimi when served raw. What is, chicken? No. Not chicken.
Trying to figure out what type of program. Wonder what programs are out there that I can download videos from YouTube.
Corey could definitely tell you that one. Oh, Fish, my other guess. Yeah, he could probably tell you.
We should get his ass on before NASCAR decides to yank
for 400. Oh, daily double. $460. We owe its discovery in 1668 to a Benedictine monk named Don Perignon, and it's champagne. Friends for 200. The neighbors you always feel obliged to keep up with. Who are the Joneses?
I think there may be a program on download.com I can use.
I think I might know one. I'll tell you one after I finish. Friends for 400.
Okay.
In comics, he's Jeff's best friend. Who is Muttley? And I will also tell you this, Mikey.
What's that?
After Jeopardy for the NES, are you feeling up for some Family Feud for the PC?
Sure.
Alright. Friend 600. Caesar's friend and betrayer. Who is Brutus? Yep. Friends for 800.
Let me text him about this.
Alright. Oh, and there's Corey! But first, before I make a decision, I'm gonna get him in here.
Hang on, let me tell.
I found the other Daily Double, but I'll make my wager as soon as Corey gets in here. Because we know what he's going to type. I told you to turn that off.
Didn't Ben just... Call me crazy, but I think Ben just logged on too.
Alright.
Hang on, we'll find out here in a minute.
Sorry, folks. We'll get back to the game in just a little bit, but first, we gotta get Corey and Ben in here.
Actually, that wasn't Ben, but it was Corey.
Alright, well...
You know, let me text Ben this. Let him know about the video.
Corey, I'm gonna give you to the count of 3. Hang on.
What's he saying?
He's not saying anything.
His mom must have called him.
Alright, well, let's get back to the game real fast. I'll do 6900. The soundtrack to The Obscure Friends was written by this British superstar. It's either Elton John or Paul McCartney. I'll say Elton John. I got it! Friends for 1,000. Gunslinger played by Alan Ladd, who became Joey Starr's very best friend. Shane. Okay. Let's go back to the other category. Food for 600. Name of this Mexican classic actually means covered with or flavored with chili. What is an enchilada? And, Mikey, when he starts typing something, let me know, okay?
Oh, well.
Great. Food for 800. When spooned onto desserts in Vienna, it's called Schlag. What is whipped cream? Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Food for 1,000. Introduced by Romans who broke them over heads of brides. What are wedding cakes? Whoops. Alright, American cities for 200. Tennessee town of Choo Choo fame. What is Chattanooga? Oh, I think he's saying something. Yeah! Corey!
And the answer to that... Hang on a minute.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Corey.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, Mikey.
What's up, jackass? What's up, jackass?
No. What's up, fool?
What's up, cocksucker?
Well, I got some bad
What's up,
news,
cocksucker?
ass. Not much, I got bad news. My popster's back.
Don't get upset about it.
It's called the Mile High City.
I'll come back somehow.
What is, Denver?
Yeah, I know.
And Corey, we're doing my 8th game of Jeopardy for the NES.
Oh.
Huh?
We're doing game 8 of Jeopardy for the NES. American City 600.
Okay, go ahead, Mikey.
The home of the bean and the cod. What is Boston?
Hey, Corey, believe it or not, today, before this started, I had a big name for NASCAR. Just followed me on Twitter.
Oh, not bad.
Carl Sandburg called it
Yeah.
Hog Butcher to the World.
Well, he's not a NASCAR driver, but he actually does
Chicago?
artwork in NASCAR, paints pictures of different drivers, even designs the race trophy.
In Music
Sweet.
Man, Harold Hill sings a tribute to this, his Indiana hometown.
Yeah, his name is Sam Bass.
Oh.
Right? One of the big people in NASCAR.
And Anna doesn't
Okay,
know.
Are you filming this on your computer, Aubrey, or are you doing it off the TV?
I'm filming it on my computer. What is
Okay,
Gary?
then.
I'm almost finished. I'm almost finished.
And the other one that I was thinking about won't do.
I'm almost finished, though. All four is 200. Card game for which 3
Mikey.
players always seem in need of the 4th.
Yeah.
Mikey, look.
Oh, Corey! Oh, yeah? What is bridge?
Oh, yeah?
600. Or all four's 400. He calls the signals in football. Who is the quarterback? Hey, Corey.
And who is the quarterback?
Apparently, Smithy! Where are your manners?
Mikey's still home.
Oh, 600. This youth club stands. This youth club, the name stands for head, heart, hands, and health. What is 4-H? 800.
Hang on.
All 4 is 800. And the typical plant of the genus Trifolium. What is a 4-leaf clover? Yep, 1,000. Word for a poetic stanza of 4 lines. Joan? A quatrain, and that was my guess, but I didn't go for it. It's okay. I get around for 200. Transportation used by Mary Poppins to get from one job to another. Round, round, get around, I get around. What is an umbrella? 400. One who has failed to understand or accomplish something has missed this. The boat. Oh, yeah. Late singer whose Cadillac was painted with diamond dust. Who is Corey Lawrence? Get away with that. Ow! No, Elvis Presley. Oh well.
Hey, Corey.
Bird ridden by Niven in Around the World in 80 Days. What is an ostrich?
Check out the link. Believe it or not, check it out before it gets cold.
Last clue.
Okay, hang on a minute. Mute so I can listen.
Eskimo vehicle spelled the same forwards and backwards. What is a kayak? So at the end of Double Jeopardy, I have 34,400, Joan 2960, and Anna minus 600, so she won't be around for Final Jeopardy. Famous lovers, I'll do 15,600. So either way, I'm gonna break $200,000 no matter what happens. And I'll get to do a 9th game as well. $1,490, okay? The clue. When he married Cleopatra in 56 BC, it was the 3rd wedding for each of them. Who is Mark Anthony? Mark Anthony.
I went ahead and downloaded the videos before it gets cold.
Yep. So I go up to $50,000. Anna didn't take part. And Joan goes up to $44.50, but that doesn't matter. Because with 50 grand, I now have an 8-game winnings total of $236,000. And I will get to do a 9th game soon, and I will film it and post it soon. See y'all next time.